Hi, my name is Kristen Rice. I am the founder and executive director of Color Me Empowered. We are a visual arts nonprofit. We're headquartered here in North Oak Cliff. We have been around since 2008, and our original focus was public art almost entirely. We spent our funding and our time working on public art projects with students in schools and community centers. As we evolved as an organization, we began to branch out into also implementing visual arts education. My background is in arts education. I taught elementary art for 10 years. And one of the things that the community centers that we were partnering with really struggled with was that they had a hard time finding reliable art teachers who were knowledgeable about the subject matter, but also knew how to deal with the demographic or had a pedagogy and best practices for the demographic that they were serving. And that just happened to be in my wheelhouse because I taught at a Title I school for 10 years. So Color Me Empowered began to branch out into visual arts education probably in about 2010 or 2011. Our first community center partners were Wesley Rankin and St. Anthony School and Community Center. And we still have a strong partnership with Wesley Rankin, and every year are doing something new and exciting with them. Our target demographic are the students who are not normally getting out of school time arts, like high quality arts programming. One of the things we strive to do is to make it both accessible for these students and families and to make it affordable for them. Our scholarship program allows families to work with us in a way that sets the tuition or the cost of our classes on a sliding scale. So we work with each family individually to find a price point that works for them, and a lot of times it's a nominal fee. When we were looking at how we could increase access in our city, when we were trying to find a place to really put down roots, obviously Dallas is our home, but when we were looking for a place to have our studio, we wanted a community that was within walking distance of at least an elementary school, a high school, and a middle school, because we know then that is a high density population. And I know from my time in Dallas ISD that's also an indicator of how wealth is distributed. So if it's a Dallas ISD school, chances are that it's probably also a Title I school. And if we have all of those schools in one geographical location, then we know just by how the district works with attendance and zoning and all of those other things, that then there's going to be a lot of kids within that community that are living in that community. And we wanted to put ourselves right in the middle of it, because we know that a lot of times the families that we're targeting don't have access to reliable transportation. So in order to really meet them where they are, we have to find a way to be accessible to them. And so that means that we need to be within walking distance of where they live. And we were very, very lucky that this building that we're in now came was available when we were looking for a building. And so we worked with Know How Shop LA, which is a design firm that my brother runs, and we were able to design a studio from the ground up. Now, the exterior walls of this building are still the original building that was built in the 1930s, but the interior, nothing, unfortunately, in this building, it was falling apart, was salvageable. So my brother and I got to design a studio that's just for kids. And so when children come in here, no matter where they're coming from, our goal when they walk into our studio is for them to feel and to know that we are so happy that they're here. We don't care about their skill level. We don't care about how they identify. We only care about supporting that child and making that child feel safe and feel like they're allowed to try new things, make mistakes, and that we will be here to support them through all of that. And in our experience, what we have found is sometimes even when we're not doing it intentionally, that children do feel really supported in our studio. It's a beautiful and wonderful thing to hear from parents and from children. They love it here. They love it here. They can be exactly who they are in your studio. And so the method behind the madness, so to speak, is that we're meeting kids where they are, and we're supporting them and letting them know they can be exactly who they are. And then we're helping them grow in a creative identity, because what we believe is that if children have a strong creative identity, if they are able to know that they can solve a litany of problems creatively, no matter what their career is, no matter what they go and do later on in life, whatever they choose to do, they're going to be taking that artistic mindset with them. They're going to know that they can work through a set of challenging problems. They can figure out how to solve something, even if it is difficult, even if it has never been done before. And so what we're finding in the data that we're gathering is that this exact pedagogy, that what we're delivering to our students, is working. The reporting that we're getting from families and from students, while it's mostly still qualitative, is showing us that yes, our programming is effective, and that students are able to then take this to other facets of their lives and feel like they can tackle the things that are difficult, whatever it happens to be in their life. And so we're really proud of that. We are growing as an organization. We are increasing access to arts programming. We're really working to make it more equitable and to offer more programming to families, and to really listen to our community and figure out what it is that they need. And this is a really exciting time in our organization, just because we have a good track record, and now we're just building upon it. And so we are asking for the City of Dallas, the Office of Arts and Culture, to continue to give us operational funding, because we still have so much work to do, so much exciting and good work to do. And we're thankful for how the city has supported us up until this point, and we just want to continue moving forward. Thank you.